What is good? Osiris here, stuck in the middle. Thanks for joining again. A jury ordered Tesla to pay $137 million to a former employee over racist treatment. So what's going on? I'm going to tell you what's going on and then why I'm bringing this up on this channel. A jury ordered Tesla to pay this money to Owen Diaz, a black former employee who accused the car maker of ignoring racial abuse he faced while working there. So what they're saying is he worked as an elevator operator at Tesla in Tesla's factory in Fremont for about a year in 2015 and 2016. He said a supervisor and other colleagues repeatedly referred to him using racial slurs. He also said employees had drawn inappropriate things on the bathroom and on the bathroom stalls and left derogatory caricatures of black children around the factory. Despite repeated complaints, the company did little to address the behavior. It's not like they were removing the offensive behavior, he said. They just would let people keep adding and adding. So why am I bringing this up on this channel? Well, number one, I love Tesla, and it's a topic. There are a couple people in the Tesla community. I got like different communities going on, chatting with me about this. I will say that it is a large number, 137 million. I'm not a legal expert. My understanding is that the judgment will be likely much smaller. But here's my takeaway. I'm bringing this up because when I bring up that our country needs to separate, it does rub some people the wrong way. And I don't blame you. It rubbed me the wrong way when I'm not the first person to bring this up, when other people would bring it up. And then I just slowly got more and more red pilled and I see what's happening. Whether I advocate for this or not, our country is already breaking up. I'm not the one breaking it up. We're already on that trajectory to break up. So no one is fighting to keep this together. So it shouldn't even be a controversial. When Sarah Silverman is saying divorce, I think it's time to like openly talk about it. Like she's pretty normie-ish. Why does that have to do with anything? Well, I am not questioning the validity of these complaints from the employee. The jury has already decided. So in fact, I'm going to assume that it's accurate because legally that's what's happening. We have to see what the judge says, but the jury has already come down with the verdict, and the verdict did not go in the way of the defense for Tesla. So I'm not questioning these actions, and if those happened, that's terrible, horrible, shouldn't be happening. You got to fix your culture. But for me, this comes down to what the same thing that's happening to people, where your beliefs are making you ostracized. Like for me, my channel, there's just where I come from. I'm not coming from the establishment left. So that means this channel is in danger at all times. And that's what society's becoming. And that's no different with Elon Musk and his companies. Our president, Elon Musk with SpaceX, sent 4 civilians up into space for the first time in the history of this planet. An all-civilian space flight orbiting the Earth. Before Elon came with SpaceX, the NASA, the government couldn't get a satellite, couldn't get a space shuttle to orbit the Earth. They just couldn't do it because it was too costly. He came in, made it more efficient, got it going, and he sent 4 civilians to orbit the Earth. An amazing accomplishment. To my knowledge, our president has never said anything about it. Nothing. Tesla is probably the best American company right now. Better than anything in Silicon Valley. The most respectful, most trustworthy. By all measures, it's one of the best American stories. I don't know. I've never heard our president, Joe Biden, say the word Tesla. Now, I don't want government and business meshing together, but there should be some type of acknowledgement of the feats of our country, and we should be proud of that. What I'm ranting about here is the same thing that happens with people. This comes down to culture, beliefs, and trust. And again, I'm not questioning the validity of this thing here. What I'm saying is California has a this happened in California, Fremont, California. California has a culture right now that doesn't coincide with me. I would never, ever, ever voluntarily live in California. Years ago, I would have said I would have, if I were a billionaire, I would have moved to San Francisco. Loved San Francisco. Now it's gone. It's politically, culture wise, socially, they're off on like, you think of it as critical theory land. That's how lost it is. And Tesla is more of a liberty, independent. They don't have unions. My point is, as long as Elon Musk is at the helm of Tesla, if Elon Musk leaves Tesla, I'm heavily invested in Tesla. If Elon Musk leaves Tesla, I'm out too, because I want to see where it goes. But as long as Elon's there, they don't have a culture that fits California. They don't. They're always going to be a threat, regardless of the validity, which I do think, because the jury ruled it's accurate, 137, and regardless of if they get 10% of that or 5%, it's still a lot. And the 137 number is what's going to stand out. There's going to be more. I mean, there's going to be more. The guy worked for Tesla for a year. I don't think there was any allegations of physical or violence, like physical violence, and got a bag of how many millions. That's going to open the door for more. I mean, that's not to question the validity. It's just to have real talk. And Tesla doesn't fit California. They don't fit California culturally. They feel like more independent, more liberty-minded company. They're not a union company. They don't bow down to the Democratic establishment company. So if you do a company social credit score like they're doing in China, they wouldn't do well in California. The cost of doing business there, so they're belief-wise, and the cost of doing business there is insane. Taxes. What does California do with all this money? My goodness. It's insane. And obviously there's no trust. Elon Musk moved his company not moved, he started a new, bigger factory in Austin, Texas, and he could have done that in California, but they had beef over the pandemic stuff. And basically Tesla's headquarters are now in Austin. I think Elon's going to do that. He's moving them out of there. We need parallel type economies, and that's what's happening here, in my opinion. Tesla's going to completely remove out of, Fremont's going to be out of there. They're going to move out of there, go to like a Texas. They're building their own damn city in Texas. And I think that is the answer. There's no trust. So we have to separate things out. As a funny kind of side note, somebody tweeted, "Can someone please be racist to me, please?" And I can't lie. I will not say that thought didn't race through my mind as stupid as it sounds, especially when there's no violence. Like when it comes down to is name calling. I'm not condoning it. It's stupid. Can't have any place in a workplace. Don't get me wrong. But that's what it comes down to. It comes down to, like, you called me a name. And if you get 13.7 million, 5 million, hell, 1 million, the thought did cross my mind as well. Like, damn, maybe someone could get racist with me just for a little bit. It would be awkward, though, for, like, if I worked at Tesla and, God forbid I, experienced the racism and won a judgment, it would be awkward for me to be seen around the city rolling in a Tesla Model S Plaid and the Cybertruck when it comes out. Let me know what you think. Take care.